welcome to stage E1.
Hey, what's up, you guys? Yeah, I was driving around the other day and I got pulled over by a horse cop. Yeah, it's crazy. I didn't even know it was behind me. And I heard this, woo, woo. It wasn't a siren either, it was a horse making that sound. And one of my Muslim friends, he doesn't eat pork, right? So he's always trying to pork shame me. I was like, oh, gross, you eat bacon and sausage? I'm like, man, I'm Korean, right? We eat dog, right? And earlier this year, scientists reported for the first time 2 male humpback whales having sex. Yeah, Hollywood's already going to make a movie about it. Yeah, they're going to call it Humpback Mountain. The whole little dick Asian thing actually worked to my advantage a couple weeks back. Yeah, this little petite French lady, she was like 5'2", and she totally singled me out. I guess she was thinking hey, look at this Asian guy, he probably got a lot of money and a little dick. Yeah, I got a normal sized dick, I know, because I was in the army. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good. That's not the longest in the world, but it is a bit girthy, right? So upon initial insertion, she was like, ah! Hey, hurting someone with your dick is the manliest thing you could ever fucking do, right? I could almost feel my ancestors patting me on the back and shit. Hey, I suggest every man, date a woman that's at least 6 inches or more shorter than them, right? When I saw my dick in her little hands, I was like, fuck, maybe I do have a big dick, shit. Yeah, I felt like a porn star name with her, yeah, I get a porn star name. I'm gonna be E1. Ooh! Hey, the Asian, NFL is one Asian player, and he's a kicker. Could you not find a more racist position for this guy? Was he gonna go barefoot in a karate uniform? Yeah, it's weird how language changes over time, right? Nowadays, if a guy told me he was gonna blow my brains out, I wouldn't know whether to run away or pull my pants down. Yeah, I was watching the Bigfoot show the other day. Yeah, it struck me as how dedicated these Bigfoot hunters were. Yeah, they're so devoted to something that might not even be real. Like comedians in their careers. I was watching the Oscars this past Oscar season. Towards the end, I was getting excited, right? I was like, hey, look, they're bringing back the Mummy. But then I saw it again, and I was like, oh no, that's just Al Pacino. Yeah, I was talking to this Persian guy the other day. I was like, you're Persian? From Persia? He's like, yeah, where are you from? He's like, the Han Dynasty, I guess? Yeah, I had a bad haircut a couple months back. Oh, it was real bad, You ever have a haircut so bad, people start treating you differently? They're like, this guy must have a learning disability or something. Your shit's fucked up when the waitress at Denny's tying a bib around your neck. Yeah, O.J. Simpson died a couple weeks back. That's pretty crazy, right? The really crazy part is the way he crashed the internet. Yeah, basically the second he died, half of America got online and was like, who the fuck is O.J. Simpson? Yeah, this past April 4th, it's a new national holiday. It's now National Burrito Day. That's cool, right? I love burritos. And the very next day, April 5th, it's now National Toilet Clogging Day. Yeah, I was in the United States Army, 1st Cavalry Division, Fort Hood. It was pretty crazy, It was weird being the only Asian person, though. Yeah, every day people were just looking at me like, are we supposed to shoot this guy? It's cool being in the Army, you get some good benefits. I'd say the best benefit is the ability to give old men hard-ons. Yeah. Old men, they love hearing Army stories, I guess because it makes them feel younger or gives them hope for the future or something. It doesn't matter what race they are, if I meet some old men in a park and I start telling them Army stories, he'll come all over me. Did you hear about that boat that crashed in that bridge over in Baltimore? Yeah, it crashed in the Francis Scott Key Bridge. It's kind of ironic, right? It's like, oh, say, can you see? There's a giant fucking boat coming! Yeah, they said the boat came from Singapore. I was like, crap. Asian driver, Yeah, in the news they said the boat weighed 200 million pounds. That's pretty damn heavy, right? It was actually even heavier before. It was actually 300 million pounds. But my ex-wife, she got off the boat right before it crashed. Yeah. Let me see. Okay. I'll just end with this last joke. I don't have time for all that stuff. Comedians will always tell you 2 things, right? They'll always tell you when they just got booked on a show, and they'll always tell you when they just had sex. That's a bit juvenile, right? Like myself, I haven't been booked on a show in over a month. But I did get laid last week, so hooah! My name's D1O, I'm out of here, thank you.
Our Asian ancestors definitely hurt women with their dick because the sex was always non-consensual. So it was always focused on making a son. You know, it's like give me a son.
That's what it's all about.
It is. Yeah, it's all about. Guys, we have one more.